the music. What's going on, my friends? Welcome to the Ace of the Gay Gap Podcast. We talk New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, like sports and stuff. Hosted by Grassani, joined by Cunningham, joined by Alex, joined by Sam Morell. Forget the show. I am in a very, very, very bad mood. I am not in a good mood.
That's a shame. I'm in a lovely mood. I'm in a lovely mood. Alex, you're in a good mood?
Yeah.
I'm in a lovely too as well. Thank you.
Sam's in a great mood. Alex is in a great mood. Mike is in a great mood. But I am not in a great mood. And you guys want to know why?
Santa Claus doesn't exist?
You want to know why I'm not in a good mood?
Wait, Adam, why would Mike be in a good mood? Both of his teams were out before the play-in.
That's a good point.
Because my mom is going to be licensed as an ordained minister on Sunday. We're celebrating that in the Cunningham household.
Congrats. Anyway,
congrats to you.
And I also beat Sam in one-on-one a couple weeks ago too. I'm still running high on that.
So Adam,
you gotta come up with a response now. You gotta come up with a response.
Because Sam knows for choking. He played worse than Reggie Miller. He played worse than John Starks Game 7 in the 1994 NBA Finals. You did.
This is all I'm going to say. Our next one, we won. You will not score more than 10 points.
Ooh.
It will be a blowout.
Oh, Sam, you said that the last time. And what happened?
I said 5
points. I
points.
made you my bitch.
I think you said 6 points. I think you said 6 points.
Sam, I'm going to make you my bitch.
Mike, I'm going to make you my slut.
After I'm not making you my bitch, I'm going to own your mom after we play one-on-one too. Just joking.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, so Adam, I have one quick question for you.
Go ahead.
KD better than Giannis?
You had to bring that up, Sam.
Oh, you were saying that, Adam. Here's a question. You said that Kevin Durant was the best player in the world. Did you not say that on this podcast?
I did say that.
And
I'm going to say it right now. That take ain't looking too good.
Adam.
That take ain't looking too good.
Adam, were you on drugs when you said that? Or were you high, been drunk?
Adam, that take ain't looking too good. I'm letting you know that take crashed and burned. Like that ship literally sank to the bottom of the ocean.
Adam,
all right.
Your hot take was worse than the Titanic dying.
I wasn't even a hot take. It was just a take that I had on the podcast.
Adam, that take you had was worse than the Titanic slipping to the death.
For those of you who don't know, and the reason why I'm upset, and the reason why we're talking about this is the Nets. They are down 2-0 to the Boston Celtics, and I'm going to give my opening thoughts. My opening thoughts on this is that this hurts. You know why this hurts?
Why? Because you lost your baby too?
I think even actually, both these games were winnable for the Nets. Both of these games were winnable. They were up big in the first game, up big the whole time, even despite of KD's last burst performance. Kyrie went off that game. And you could make the case they should have won that game. They should have won game 1. And what happened? Jason Tatum makes this defense completely collapses. He gives Jason Tatum a wide open basket, and he scores the game winner. The Nets defense, they couldn't hold on 1 freaking second. All you had to do was hold on for 1 more freaking millisecond, and you won't win the game.
Adam, you should be even more mad though, KD and Kyrie for that play, because if you look at that play. The 3 Nets that were out there, Bruce Brown, Claxton, and Seth Curry, played really good defense.
Oh, definitely.
And what did KD and Kyrie? No. And what did KD and Kyrie do? They stood still. No. That last play when Jason Tatum won the game.
Yeah, I understand you were talking about that play.
Yeah, they stood still. They did not guard a single person. And someone should have been on Jason Tatum. Kevin Durant could have guarded Jason Tatum and said he watched Jason Tatum get a wide open layup.
That's just, that one hurt. That one hurt much more the game 2, which also hurt because they were up big the entire well they weren't necessarily up big, but they were up they had a solid lead. They had a really decent lead in game 2. And then what happens? I believe they had a 10-point lead going into the half. And then I think they had like a 5-point lead going into the fourth quarter, I believe.
Yeah.
And then what happened? They scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. 17 points. Both Michael and Sam scored more than that in their 1v1 basketball game.
Thanks.
Adam, I just want
let me say something.
That's with 3 sky for 2s and 2 sky for 1.
Adam, let me explain something. Everybody knows Kyrie is a friend of mine. It's just a damn shame on how he played. He could have played better.
He was, oh my God. Game 1, he was sensational, but game 2, he was nowhere to be found.
He's now. Here's the thing. Only way for you guys got to regroup. I think Nash should be fired. Steve Nash doesn't know anything about basketball.
Don't even get me started about Steve Nash. Steve Nash
is a disgrace of it. I think he never should win those two.
Now, I love Steve Nash the person. I love Steve Nash the player, but let's not be around the bush, guys. He is getting coach circles around him this series.
He's a terrible coach.
No.
Great NBA players make shitty coaches.
Terrible
NBA players.
I was watching this game. You see what the Celtics are doing to Kevin Durant?
They're double teaming
on him all the time. They're double teaming him. They're playing physical with him. Like
no, but not only
that's
that.
good coaching. That's good coaching.
Not
and
only
Steve
that.
Nash just didn't have an answer. You have a guy who I argued before this episode was probably I said before he was the best player in the world. Again, that take isn't looking too good right now. We'll talk about that later. But you have
we're gonna talk about it now, motherfucker.
We're gonna talk about it now. Can I finish?
No, Adam.
We're gonna talk about it now.
Adam, you can't finish. Adam, you fucking can't finish. You know why? Because literally this entire fucking time you've said nothing but say, "Oh, the Nets do so good. They got KD and they got KD. The KD, the best player. KD." And I've been saying this entire time, the Nets are not good.
Adam,
you cannot rely on. KD is not better than Giannis. I am sorry. He's just not better than Giannis. Giannis is like LeBron.
Adam, for months. Hold up, Sam. I ain't done with this bastard. I said I ain't done. This was Adam, and I quote. And that's
wait,
Mike.
No,
when did I say it? I said that all the way back at the beginning of the season.
You said, and I quote, the Nets will be great, and they will do well, and they'll make the playoffs. Motherfucker,
when did I ever say that? When did I ever say? Did I not predict them to get bounced in the second round in our NBA predictions?
Yes, you did. You said they were going to be in the finals. That's what you said on quote.
When did I say that?
At the beginning of this NBA season.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, like when no one saw the Tahar stuff coming, no one saw the Kyrie stuff coming. Yeah, Adam, at the beginning of the season, you're really gonna hold that against me? Get out of here.
Yes, we are.
This is what I am gonna hold against you.
Go ahead, Sam. I'm listening.
So, Sean Marks, he's still a good GM?
Yes.
What?
How is this Sean Marks' fault?
Because he brought in a dysfunctional player with a player that literally had to bandwagon to the Warriors in order to win 2 chips and couldn't win in OKC and choked in OKC up 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors.
So basically what you're saying is they shouldn't have signed KD and Kyrie. That's basically what you're saying.
Not together. They should have got KD and another superstar. Not both. KD and Kyrie cannot work together. They cannot work together.
They've played together successfully before. I don't understand. I don't understand your points, Sam. I mean, yeah, they are terrible. They're terrible this series, but you can't blame. I don't understand how you can look at this game and say, "Oh, KD and Kyrie they can't play together. I don't think that was the issue at all.
Adam,
I don't think it was. I think it was the issue with both of them. That's underperformed.
Can the black man talk for a second?
Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead, Michael.
Adam, in the second half, KD went 0 for 10, I believe, right?
Yeah, he was hot duty diapers.
You know, he played
0 for 10. And what was Kyrie? Kyrie was what, 1 for 8? Ooh, that's bad.
Here's the thing.
Adam, Kyrie, I have Kyrie stats right here. I have Kyrie stats for game
and
2
you
right
said
here.
Kevin Durant was the greatest scorer in NBA history. Was the best scorer of all time. That's what you said on this.
He's one of the best scorers of all time. And I still stand by that.
No, he isn't. Here's the thing. I want to hear nothing about KD being great. I'm going to disapprove on KD being great now. Because LeBron, MJ, Kobe.
Wait.
MJ.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Now you're overreacting.
Kobe would have found a way to
score. Michael.
Kobe would have found a way to score. MJ would definitely have found a way to score. And they were triple teaming MJ back.
Right, MJ and Kobe, I'll give you. MJ and Kobe, I'll give you.
Adam, can I
go ahead,
say
Sam.
something?
Go ahead, Sam.
Okay, Mike, I think you're overreacting a little bit now. Because here's the thing. I think you're mixing greatness and legends differently. Kevin Durant's always going to have greatness.
He ain't going to be a legend.
That's the thing. He's not going to be a legend. He's always going to have the greatness, though. He's just not going to be a legend. I
don't think he's the best player. I was telling people, Kevin Durant is a solid 2 best player in the league, best player in the world. He's a solid 2. Or 3, depends on what order. I'm going to tell you the top 5 players in my list for the best players in the league right now. 1, Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it now. I officially have Giannis.
I gotta say Embiid. The way how Embiid's been playing. He's number 2.
I'm not putting Embiid over KD. I'm not putting Embiid over
Embiid's Embiid can do it all. And I hate Embiid, and I hate the Sixers, and that was killing me to say that.
Mike. I gotta say this. Alex, with Joel Embiid, handle the light work. Humble Adam, please. Just humble him.
There's no doubt in my mind that Embiid is the best center in the game as of right now.
Oh, it's not even close.
Embiid's
no disrespect to Jokic, but
Embiid is winning MVP award. Let's just be real.
He should win MVP. He should win.
If Embiid doesn't win MVP award, I'm never watching basketball again.
Michael, that's a lie. You would go back so fast. You have no idea.
No. Here's the thing. I thought Booker should be in the MVP talk, but they don't. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give you all my awards right now for MVP. Let's check because Adam's in a bad mood. Try to get him in a good mood. MVP, Mr. Embiid. Most improved player, Darius Garland. Rookie of the year, Scotty Barnes, in my opinion. Coach of the year, Monty Williams. Executive of the year, we don't give a fuck. And defensive player of the year is already Marcus Smart, so we can't go anything with that. I thought he shouldn't have won it anyway because he got shitted on by Kyrie, so.
No, you know who I thought should have won Defensive Player of the Year? And this may seem kind of like, whoa, why?
If you say CJ McCollum, I'm hanging up the damn phone.
I was going to say Giannis, because Giannis had to deal with switching to the center position when Brook Lopez got out. So Giannis literally had to guard.
Sam is on Giannis' dick right now.
5.
Sam, you're basically
Michael, this is Sam we're talking about. When you see not on Giannis's D word.
Sam is basically
Adam, I know you're not talking. Adam, I know you're not talking with your KD bandwagon looking ass.
These have an excuse. I'm a Nets fan. You're a Pelicans fan. What's your excuse?
No, Sam all over the damn place. He a Pelicans fan, a Bucks fan, and a Knicks fan. How the fuck does that work?
Michael, you're a Knicks and Lakers fan. You can't talk.
First of all, at least y'all know my reasons for being a Lakers and Knicks fan. Adam, who is my fucking favorite players of all time?
Kobe.
Marcus Camby and Marcus Camby. Get it right, bitch. And they all played for the Lakers or Knicks. so you can suck my left nut. Thank you.
Oh,
Adam.
Mike, I thought your favorite player was John Stockton.
Johnson ain't my player. That ain't my dude. Yo,
Mike,
hey, Adam.
Wait,
Mike,
I thought your favorite player was Kareem.
Adam, they made me smack the holy shit out of you and make you dark.
All right, but getting back to this Nets Celtics.
Mike, I thought your favorite player was Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve, if you're watching the show, I can't stand you. I wish death on you, and I hope you rot in hell. Thank you. With Carlos Correa, I hope you rot in hell too. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Adam. I had to.
Sam, don't you dare curse at me, Sam, a Jose Altuve fan.
Wait, you just call Sam a Jose Altuve fan?
No, I said, Sam, don't you call me a Jose Altuve fan?
Oh, okay.
Good.
Because I'm thinking, like, you know better than that. You know better than that.
Sam has a major crush on Carlos Correa. You be jerking off.
Okay, that's even worse.
Mike, I'm 1 second away from smacking the black out of you.
I was like the holy shit. You ever call me a Jose Altuve fan again, motherfucker?
Bro, you about to become white because I'm about to smack the hell out of you.
I was going to smack you so dark, I would have made you Muslim.
All right, order in the court. We're getting back on topic.
Oh, Adam, can I say one thing?
About Net Celtics.
Yeah, let me explain. Can we put some respect on Jason Tatum's name?
Yeah, definitely respect on Jason Tatum. Definitely
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum ordered
Udoka.
I'm gonna say
the Celtics head coach. They're a very well coached team.
Brad Stevens is a great coach, and I've been saying this since he got into the league. I even told Alex that.
Brad Stevens isn't the Celtics coach anymore.
Jason Tatum is a top 10 player in the league right now. Top 10, top 15.
I don't know about top 10.
He's a top 10 player.
No, he's top 10.
Adam, he's a top 10 bucket, bro. Honestly,
him and
Jaylen Brown
think about it. He's at worst top 15. He's at worst top 15.
Adam, he's top 10, hands down. Jaylen Brown's a top 20. Jaylen Brown's a top 20 player.
Brown's a stud.
I'm telling you. I swear, Boston Celtics has that knit grit offense and defense. I'm telling you guys this. They remind me of the Bad Boys, how they play basketball.
Mike, quick question. Would you take Chris Middleton as your second best player over Jaylen Brown? Yes or no?
Okay, are we talking playoffs or are we talking the whole entire season?
Playoffs.
I'll give it to Jaylen Brown.
What about entire season?
I'll give it to Chris Middleton. Because Chris Middleton is like streaky in the playoffs.
Because I would give Jaylen Brown both regular season and playoffs over Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think Chris Middleton is a great player, but I don't think he's better than Jaylen Brown. Like, here's the thing, boys. Let's be real. You guys, who ever heard of Robert Horry? Adam, you heard of Robert Horry? Sam, you heard of Robert Horry? Alex, you heard of Robert Horry?
Big Shot Bob.
Big Shot Bob was terrible in the regular season, but in that playoff, he was a great player. He was like, they have a switch that can do it. And I think Jaylen Brown has that switch. He's great in the first couple months of the season. Then the playoffs, those bright lights hit, you guys play like a motherfucker.
No, it's like Rajon Rondo. Rondo in the regular season is terrible. Everyone wants Rajon Rondo in the playoffs as their point guard. Everyone wants him.
I'm going to tell you guys this. The Celtics are making it in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm going to say it now.
Over the Bucks.
Wait, the Celtics will play the Bucks next, right?
Yeah.
They're not getting past the Bucks.
I
could see them making a series though. I could see them taking it like
the
6
Bucks
games.
The Bucks are the third seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sam. No disrespect to Giannis. I think Giannis is a great player. I'm gonna ask you a question as a dog. Do you think the Celtics could win that series if it goes to 7 games? Even if the Celtics have home court advantage.
If it goes to 7, I feel like they could win. My thing is, I feel like it's not going to go to 7. It's gonna go to 6.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if Boston wins game, they got home court advantage though. The Bucks don't.
And Mike, here's the thing. I'm saying this, and Chris Middleton might not even play in that series.
Fair enough.
Just because it's just the greatness of Giannis. Everyone keeps trying to say, "Oh, he has Chris Middleton. Oh, he has Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez." And all I'm saying is, Drew
Those
Holiday
are great.
is
Those are great players, but I really feel like people overrate Giannis as point guys. Like Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton. They're all great players. They're all
Drew
really,
Holiday's
really
an
good
all-star.
players.
What are you talking about?
I said they're all great players, but people act like Giannis is on a super team.
No, Adam.
Giannis is their second best option is Drew Holiday, and Drew Holiday is better than Chris Middleton, hands down.
Mike, I'm just gonna say this. Did Drew Holiday make the All-Star team this year?
He should have been, but
Okay, what about this? Do you think Drew Holiday should make an All-NBA team?
Probably third NBA All-Team, but not at first.
Okay, you're smoking dick. Next.
All right. Let's wrap up. Can we wrap up the Nets Celtics talk here? Can we wrap
First of all, the Nets are just terrible. We all could agree to that.
I mean, guys, let's question: is the series over?
Yes. The series is over, and KD now gets passed by Giannis on the all-time players list.
All-time
players list.
Right now.
Yo, Sam, you are on Giannis's dick so bad. I'm surprised you didn't say "come in my mouth," Giannis. Like, god damn.
Mike, you're on LeBron's dick so much. I was surprised that you weren't choking before the season even started.
I think we've all said like, I'm on Katie's, you know what? Michael's on LeBron's, you know what? And Sam, you're on Giannis's, you know what?
And Alex is on.
And we all know who's you know what Alex is on.
Joel, the process in B.
Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. If the Pelicans and the Bucks were to make the finals, as much as I love Giannis, we all know I'd root for the Pelicans over him.
First of all, if the Pelicans go to the finals, I'll die from shock.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys heard but apparently it's set now that Ben Simmons is gonna play Game 4.
And it's also said that Devin Booker is out for the entire series.
My thoughts is that if he's set to play 4, why not just play him Game 3? Like, why not? It's a difference of couple of days. If he's set to play Game 4, if it's done, it's official. Why just play him Game 3? Like, why not why not just throw him in that? Because right now the Nets could use any bit of momentum to get. So if he's healthy enough to play Game 4, why not just play him Game 3?
Because you don't want to rush him back into the lineup with a back injury.
I understand that, but it's a difference.
Back injury in my butt.
Days. I mean, I find it a little difficult to believe that it would be that big of a difference.
No, trust me, it makes a big difference. Take it from someone who rushed back from an injury 2 days before completely healed. You could make it way more. You could make it way worse.
Okay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam, for correcting me.
Because I dislocated my shoulder, and then 2 to 3 days before it was completely healed, I said, "Oh, it's only 2 or 3 days away. I'm going to play some basketball with my friends." And then I re-dislocated it, and I had to sit out for another 2 to 3 weeks. That's how quickly it could change.
All right, so everyone thinks you Stan and Michael agree the series is over. I mean, maybe it's the family that's saying but they're saying it's not over. But I mean, we'll see what happens in Game 3. There's no doubt about now. Game 3 is a must win.
You know what is over though.
Game 3 is a must win.
You know what is over though.
What?
The Suns and Pelicans series, because the Pelicans are going to win in 5.
Oh, how about them Pelicans?
Bro,
I mean, with Devin Booker out, I think you guys have a chance.
Bro,
how long is he out? Wait, how long is Devin Booker gonna be out? Is he out for the rest of the postseason?
He's out for the rest of the first round.
Oh, rest of the first round. Oh,
yeah. So that means Brandon Ingram is not the best player in that series. And we got CJ McCollum who can match Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Bro, we win in this series. We actually have a real shot to win this series.
You guys act without. I'm gonna say without Devin Booker, you guys have a chance. You guys definitely have a chance.
Bro, I'm letting y'all know right now. If the Pelicans win this series, I'm turning my camera on just for that one episode, and I'm wearing all of my Pelican gear. All of my Pelican gear.
Imagine if that doesn't happen.
If that doesn't happen, I may not come to the show.
Oh, so we're all or nothing, Sam. We're all or nothing.
I'm going to be in my sad boy hours if we don't beat the Suns team.
I mean, but if you guys do upset the Suns, then
if we do upset the Suns,
then Chris and all Warriors fans are gonna be celebrating because their path to the NBA Finals just got that much easier.
No, Adam, you don't understand. This is what I said. If we beat the Suns, we are making it to the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors, and we're gonna get gentlemen swept. We will make it to the Western Conference Finals.
You heard it here first. The Pelicans are going to make it to the Western Conference Finals, and they're going to get gentlemen swept by the Golden State Warriors.
Because, bro, no offense to my Pelicans, they're amazing. The Warriors have a death lineup. Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. You can't stop that.
Yeah. Okay. But before we wrap up our NBA playoff talk here, it's obviously gloomy in Netland. It's the opposite down the New Jersey Turnpike in Philadelphia. Alex, your Philadelphia 76ers are up 3-0 on the Raptors. The floor is yours.
Play the freaking song, baby.
You're gonna get us copyrighted.
Bro, you can't do that. I almost spit my water everywhere.
You're gonna get us copyrighted. Alex, you can't do that.
Let him have this fun, Adam.
All right, Alex, you had your fun. Continue.
Joel freaking Embiid.
That was an amazing shot. Oh my god, that shot was
not just that. The spin around move to make the 2-pointer. Did you see that?
Oh my god, yeah. Joel Embiid, I mean,
he's
I think we need to start having a serious conversation about Joel Embiid, like among the best centers of all time. I think he's starting to get to that level.
Okay, hold your motherfucking horses. He hasn't done anything special yet. Please don't say that yet.
But here's the thing, though. Oh, Sam, I think Embiid is just the perfect center for today's NBA. He's a perfect center because the guy, he has some hand. He's obviously not great at handling the ball, but he can handle the ball better than like your average center. He's an excellent shooter, and he's and honestly we all know how good he is inside. We also know how good he is inside.
Adam, let me ask you a question. When DeMarcus Cousins was having that run with the Sacramento Kings, would you say he was among the best centers of all time?
Who are you talking about?
Wait, hold on. Are you comparing DeMarcus Cousins to Joel Embiid?
Marcus Cousins had to run at the best center in the league. But
here's the thing though. That's apples to oranges because Marcus Cousins running as best center in the league. That was when the center position was like really at an all-time low in the NBA.
What?
That was when the center position wasn't the center position wasn't like wasn't as valuable when DeMarcus Cousins was
Bro, I'm going. I'm leaving. Bye.
Was something I said? I didn't say anything wrong there. Hold on. I'm gonna ask a question. All right. Hold on. Was DeMarcus Cousins like anywhere near the best player in the NBA like during when he was best center? Was he anywhere near the best player in the NBA?
Yes, he was. He was top. Oh my God, Adam, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, to our viewers, I apologize.
So
We are sorry.
anyway, Alex, let me rephrase this a bit better than what Adam did. We have to now start discussing Joel Embiid as one of the top players if he could be the best player in the world right now. That's a better discussion. Do you think Joel Embiid could be the best player in the world right now over Giannis, or do you think he needs to still take one more step to reach there?
I mean, like, it's a no-brainer that this convo should not be happening and that Joel Embiid.
Guys.
Thank you for interrupting.
Keep going, Alex.
Okay. So, I mean, the way he controls his game with Harden, Maxey, Tobias, on his side is a really difficult situation for Giannis. And I think that if they do have to play Milwaukee at some point down the road, I do have more than confidence that this Sixers team can beat them in at least 6 games. And I think that them not having Chris Middleton is going to have a very huge effect to their offense, and it's not going to be strong enough to defeat Philadelphia. And I'm not sure how long Chris Middleton is out for, but if he's out for extended period of time, this Philadelphia team is one of a kind. And I think that Philadelphia has a great path to the finals.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
I agree.
I think we need to hold off on the all-time greatest centers until we see him win an MVP this year, or until we see him win a chip.
Yeah.
But in terms of the greatest player in the world, I think right now Joel Embiid passed Kevin Durant, and now it's a discussion of, is it Giannis or is it Joe? Who would you take, Joel Embiid or Giannis? I think now both of them are really fighting for that spot.
They're trying to fight for that big spot, that big spot.
And
I have a question.
No, but now it's going to get interesting because now Giannis is in a LeBron type of position where he has to will his team against another team. He can't rely on his teammates.
Yeah. Guys, I want to ask you this. Do you think obviously we all agree the Bucks are a favorite to come out of the East? Would you guys say though that the Sixers are the biggest threat to the Bucks though?
As of right now, yes.
Yes.
But that could switch to the Celtics though, because Robert Williams could potentially be coming back for round 2.
I mean,
I would put 76ers right now. I mean, maybe it could change, but right now I would still have the Sixers as the biggest threat to the Bucks. Go ahead, Alex.
It's all going to come down to the series against Miami next round, and I think that if they can defeat Miami and pull it off, then they have the opportunity to do whatever they need to do to bring that championship mentality into the finals and hopefully get what they need.
All right. But yeah, it's definitely been like unfortunately we have to like close out the playoff talk now because we're running out of time. But it's definitely been a very entertaining first round. It's definitely very entertaining first round. I mean, good for the Sixers, but obviously not good for the Nets. And obviously Sam, I mean the Pelicans, I mean, that's gonna be a very interesting series to watch. So I mean, we'll just have to wait and
Guys,
see.
this is actually a very interesting playoffs because we could be seeing a lot of the lower seeds actually beating the higher seeds. Like, imagine that, guys. The Timberwolves beat the Grizzlies.
How often do we see that?
Like, guys, imagine this. The Pelicans beat the Suns. The Timberwolves beating the Grizzlies. The Bulls beating Milwaukee. What's it called? There's one more team. I'm missing one more team. The Nets potentially coming back and beating the Celtics. We are actually talking about teams that were never in the conversation of winning the series at all as potentially kicking off these championship title contender teams. We're now having these type of discussions. So that just tells you how good these 7th and 8th seeds truly are. So we need to start watching out for that more often as well.
Definitely. I completely agree. But guys, you know what time it is? The hot take of the episode. So Alex, obviously you could make it. So last time I went, I finally got my first approval of the season. I'm so happy about that. So my name is off the wheel. So this was gonna come down to Michael, Sam, and Alex. So Alex, I just want to give you a brief explanation. Michael, you weren't really paying attention, so to this new concept that we introduced. It's called we call it duels or debates. So whenever like the person, like whenever we decide who's gonna go, like the wheel decides who's gonna go, and they state what hot take they're doing. If you haven't gone yet, you can choose to debate that person on the hot take if you like really strongly agree with them. If you disagree with them, and honestly, like whoever did go, we would vote on who won the debate. And the person who won would get an approval, and the person who lost would get a disapproval. That's basically how it works.
All I know is that, Adam, if I get this hot take, you are absolutely going to say no. I know Mike and Alex may say yes. You're going to say no.
Yeah, all right, that's why I'm really hoping this doesn't happen, because I think I know what type of hot take you're gonna do. But yeah, one more thing regarding the duels is that like again, I want to make this clear. If you decide to debate someone, your name gets taken off the wheel. So for example, like let's say it goes to Michael and Sam decides to debate him, Sam's name gets taken off the wheel, and he can't go again until everyone else is gone.
Yeah, for example, I'm just gonna say this as an example. Yeah. Let's say Mike says Steph Curry is the most overrated player.
Yeah.
And then I jump in and say, well, no, Steph Curry is not overrated. In fact, he's underrated. That's how the debate starts.
Yeah. And then the debate starts, and me and Alex would vote on who won. And whoever won gets the approval, and whoever lost gets the disapproval. So that's basically how it works. So does everyone understand the concept? All right. So guys, are you ready?
Yep.
Wheel of Space starting now. Please don't land on Sam. Please don't land on Sam.
Land on Sam. Come on,
the
Sam.
The hot take us will be done by Alexander Benjamin Reich.
Alex, give your hot take to Sam. I want to see what Sam will do.
No, you can't.
Come on,
Alex.
You
can't do that.
No, it's Mike, it's fine. Can I just say what my hot take was going to be before Alex goes? My hot take was going to be that if Kevin Durant doesn't win a championship in the near future, he will go down as one of the most overrated players to ever play in the National Basketball Association.
He got my vote.
That honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I probably would have approved that.
And my second hot take would have included that the Nets wouldn't win a championship for the next 10 years.
Then I would have disapproved. That one is true. But Alex, the floor is yours. And again, Michael and Sam, you can jump into the debate if you want.
I don't hear what the score is.
Alex, as long as you don't say something blasphemous, you got my vote. Right?
Alex, I love you. You're my brother. Make good choices, bitch.
Alex, the floor is yours. What's your hot take?
Okay, my hot take is why the hell is Stephen A. Smith getting whooping ass to KD when he's 0-2 down 0-2 in the series? Like, come on, bro. He's been playing out of his mind all season long, and you are the one national TV saying that kind of crap, and it's not okay to be like that. And I think that you can't say anything negative about him, knowing that he's been balling like what he has been doing the past this past season, and especially in the playoffs. I know that they haven't been what they wanted to be, but he's got to chill with that.
Wait, what did Stephen A. say?
So wait. No, I just want to clarify because I actually might debate you on this, but because I think I can do a counter argument, but I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly before I like. Are you defending Kevin Durant against Stephen A, or are you saying what Stephen A said was right about Kevin Durant?
I'm saying I'm not defending Stephen A. Smith. I'm saying that Stephen A. Smith is wrong of saying it on national TV.
That Kevin Durant is bad or something?
Yeah, he's saying that, in quotes, he said, "This is a tragic performance. I have never seen Kevin Durant look this bad."
That's just, I mean,
okay. I'm not gonna, because I want you to get a point, but I'm not gonna beat you, but I'm just gonna say this. Stephen A is kind of right with saying that, just because
that was one of KD's worst performances. That's one of the worst KD performances in his career.
I mean, Alex, here's the thing.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah.
The only time, can I just go really quick here? The only time I feel like I've seen KD worse was down the stretch in remember that 2016 conference finals against the Warriors.
Yeah,
that was the only time I've seen KD worse.
But yeah, it's like, Alex, here's the thing. I'm gonna use this example, and this will probably make you think differently. Imagine if Joel Embiid, instead of having the great game he did against Toronto 2 games in a row now, imagine Joel Embiid scored 18 points in both of the games, and he was 2 of 16. How would you feel? You would feel that.
I mean, that would be his own opinion.
No, but I'm saying, like, you would feel like he should get blasted for it, right? Like, he should have to own up. Your superstar should be at the game and he's not showing up, right? Your superstar should be at the game. That's what Stephen A is trying to relay. He's trying to relay, like, KD, I have been saying this entire time, you're the best player in the world. He is a lethal sniper. He says, and I quote, Kevin Durant can pull up from 30. He says that to us constantly. And in the biggest moment when you need the best player in the world, he came up small. Smaller than we've ever seen him come up. That can't happen. And I get what you're saying, where it's like, oh, all these things happen in the regular season, where it's KD got injured, we didn't have Kyrie, they shouldn't have even been in this position in the first place.
I mean,
but they are.
Can I say something? Here, look at it this way. I know that he's saying that the playoffs has been a terrible opportunity for Brooklyn this year, especially with Kevin Durant, as he mentioned. But you can't just rely on that one game and say, oh, he's been terrible. You have to look at the big picture and say, "Oh, he just had a very bad night," and and I do see something that will brighten his performance next game, and I know how talented he is, and Stephen A. Smith shouldn't have said what he said, and it's a very deep conversation that this topic is, and I just don't get why he would say that, even though they were down 0-2, and they have the chance to make it a series with the performances that could come out of KD.
Well, it's just also another thing. It's just we need to start holding him to a higher standard. Like we keep putting like when LeBron had these type of performances, we were ripping him. When Giannis was having these type of performances, we would rip him. When Kobe would have these type of performances, we would rip him. We've never done that with KD until now. Even in OKC, because Adam, because even in OKC, when he was terrible down the stretch and he choked, we didn't look at Kevin Durant and say, "Oh, KD had to step up. Oh, KD should have done this." We said the reason why they lost is Russell Westbrook.
Ripped in 2016. I remember.
He didn't get ripped he didn't get ripped as bad though as Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook got a bunch of the blame. People were ripping KD, but people were saying the main reason why they lost was Russell Westbrook, not KD.
Okay.
Even though it was KD's team. That's what I'm saying. This is the first time we've actually said to KD, "Here you go, take me to the promised land." Because Alex,
yeah,
if they were the first seed, if they're the best team in the East and they're supposed to come out, it shouldn't matter what seeding they're in. It shouldn't matter what happened throughout the season. LeBron James led a Cleveland Cavaliers squad when their second best player was J.R. Smith to the NBA Finals. He was the fourth seed.
Kevin Love.
Wow, Kevin Love when he's like, all janky and terrible and shit. Who cares? What matters is he was the fourth seed, which means he was only going to have home court advantage for potentially one series. That's it. He still was the best team. He still led them to the NBA Finals. It does not matter where you're seeding. It matters how good your team is. His teammates are stepping up. Kyrie is stepping up. And KD still can't get it. Now he has a chance to make it up. He always has a chance to make it up. He can do the reverse sweep and make it net in 6 easily. I know KD can do it because KD has done it. Against the Spurs in 2016, we keep forgetting. The OKC Thunder were down 3-1 against the Spurs in the semifinals, and they reverse sweeped them in 6. So KD can do it, but KD can't have these performances. If we're holding him to that standard, to like GOAT standard, top 10 player standard, top 15 player standard, we have to hold him to that standard. We can't just say,
Sam, I completely agree.
We can't just say like, "Oh, well, it's a bad shooting night." You got a bad shooting night and one of the most important games of your life. That can't happen.
Yeah. And yes, Sam, can I go really quickly here? Can I just chime in? And that's the thing. Was KD the only reason they're down? Is KD the only reason down 2-0? No, not necessarily. Again, Kyrie was awful in game 2, and Steve Nash, I feel like, definitely has to take like a large majority of blame too. But at the end of the day, like I tweeted this out. If KD's not gonna perform, like the Nets aren't winning anything. The Nets signed KD. The Nets signed KD to bring them a championship, and that's what why they signed him. If Katie can't deliver, then yeah, we're definitely gonna have to revisit where we rank him among all-time NBA players if he can't deliver the Nets championship. But Alex, is that the end of your hot take?
Yeah.
All right. Sam, you want me to go first? Or you want me to go? Or do you want to go first?
You go first.
All right, I'll go first. Sam, I'm gonna disapprove this one, because here's the thing, here's the thing. I just feel like I just think it was just a hot take that I just really just even as a Nets fan I just couldn't really agree with it because they're getting a Stephen A for just he was just being critical of a player. That's all he was. He was just being critical of a player, and he wasn't wrong. That's the thing. He was not wrong at all.
Actually,
wait,
Adam.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I did technically talk for almost half to 3/4 of his hot take. So should I,
should that count against should that count? Here's the thing though, but that aside, I just didn't get that. I just really just felt
what I'm
that
saying
it was just a
Adam,
response, like what Stephen A said about Kevin Durant. I honestly it's a very fair take. It's a very reasonable take. Kevin Durant needs to we just said he needs to be that man. He needs to step up. That's all really Stephen A was saying. So and even as a Nets fan, I completely agree with him on that one. So. And I would have approved it because like I said, I will give you a bit of a break because Sam did take a
Wrap it up, Adam.
time,
You're just talking bullshit.
but even that he didn't you didn't really back up your point enough. So sorry, Alex, I'm gonna have to disapprove this one. I'm sorry.
I have a question because this is what I was trying to say before. Since I spoke for half the 3/4 of this hot take, should this count as a debate hot take so I get a free win? Because I did defend Stephen A. Smith pretty hard.
Yeah, you have to officially announce that you're debating. I don't think you did that.
What I would have won if I did with all my
points. Would you have won?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, Alex, I'm sorry. I have to disapprove just because your hot take wasn't bad. It's just we need to start holding these players to that high of a standard. If we keep babying them and saying, oh, well, it's just a bad shooting night. Well, then if John Morant starts having a bad shooting night, we can't rip him. If Jokic goes 4 for 19, we can't rip Jokic just a bad shooting night. Except it's in the playoffs. If this was a regular season, Alex, I would 100% agree with you. Just because it's a regular season game, who cares about the regular season? But in the biggest moments, you need to step up. You need to be that superstar I know you can be. And the fact that he has choked in not 1 but 2 games, that's where I'm like, yeah, no, you have to put a standard on him at some point. You can't just keep lowering his bar so that he stays at the top of the list.
I mean, after hearing you guys speak about it, I think I kind of toned the corner saying that I kind of agree with you guys, and
well, I don't want me to get my vote in. I just don't want me to say my vote.
Actually, Michael, you gotta get your vote in. Just make it
Hold
official.
up. I have a song I have to play.
You can't play a song. You can't get copyrighted.
I'm just gonna rap the lyric over the lyrics. Tell Alex, you down. In the words of my favorite song, you down bad. I'm trying to get fucked up. I'm here for the crown. You down bad, brother. I liked it, but buddy, I have seen you do way better intense arguments with me than you did with this. I was just disappointed. Picture it was me and you arguing. You would have gave me way better than that. I know what you're capable of. I was disappointed. I had to disapprove, brother.
All right, so sorry,
I know what you're capable of. And Alex, and I expected better from you. I know what you're capable of.
All right.
Come on, gang. You do
Sorry,
better.
Alex. Your hot takes would disapprove. Your record is now 1-2 on the season.
Alex, you my brother. I was thinking you had the fire, gang. You had the fire the first 10 minutes.
Honestly, you know what I thought Mike was gonna say? I thought Mike was gonna rip Alex a new one. But no, he just actually said, straight facts.
Exactly.
I was actually gonna joke right now and say like, oh, Mike's the type of person that just like you say yes or no, and Mike's just goes like, we'll see.
Nah, I just know he could do better with his hot takes because me and this boy had so many sports arguments over the years and gave me better logic. I think because he wasn't planned on it, he didn't plan on it.
No, what's it called? All I know is that for these hot takes, I just realized I have a giant target on my back just because I'm
Sam,
2-0.
you're fucked when you do your hot takes, Sam. Yo,
No,
you kind of do, because since they say you're currently in first place right now, 2-0. You're currently in first place.
Everybody, we just disapprove Sam's hot take next episode.
No, like this is what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna start expecting more and more from me. So it's like I'm gonna be the hunted, and you guys are gonna be the hunters. So I'm basically the Phoenix Suns with everyone else right now.
Basically, yeah.
It's like I'm just like trying to hold on, and it's just like fuck. Okay, what do I do now?
All right, we're moving on, guys. We just wrapped up the basketball talk, so it's time for some baseball talk right now, and let's talk a little bit of Yankees here. The Yankees they came off what can I say?
No, please don't. Please
a very underwhelming stretch of games. They just went over the past after that Blue Jays series they went 3-3. So you're thinking 3-3. That's not too bad. It's not too terrible. Here's the problem though. You guys know who they were facing? They were facing the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Two of them supposedly be two of the worst teams in baseball, and they couldn't do better than 3-3. That Orioles series, I'll tell you guys, we're lucky we didn't do an episode after that series. Oh my god. The Yankees are lucky that we didn't do an episode after that series, guys. I might have just oh my god, they couldn't score for anything. And they got shut out by the Tigers too. They put up in the two losses, they put up one run against the Orioles pitching. They put up one run against the Orioles pitching. I mean, where do I begin? Where do I begin with the lineup? Where do I begin? They put up one run in 18 innings in their two losses against the Orioles. Yeah, granted they take the first two games against the Tigers, but then guess what? They get shut out again in the rubber game of the series. They over the past 2 years, they have this has been an issue, guys. They just can't beat really good teams. We saw it last year. They just that was a big difference. They had what was it, a sub 500 record against the Orioles last year. They just these are teams, the Tigers, the Orioles. They should have gone at worst 4-6 and 4-2 in these last 6 games. At worst, ideally they should have taken 5 or swept. This is the type of games where if you're going to compete for division, you need to get fat against these bad teams, and they failed miserably to do it. They just failed. They just failed miserably. I mean, Joey Gallo. I mean, here's what I'm going to say about Joey Gallo, because you guys heard me. I've ripped Joey Gallo in the past, and here's the thing, guys. I don't know how much time you spend on Twitter. Sam, I know you don't spend time on Twitter. Alex, how much time do you spend on Twitter?
At least 5 hours a day.
I spend more time on Twitter than I should probably. That's all I'm gonna say. Michael, how much time do you spend on Twitter? Well then,
Before my engagement or after my engagement?
either or.
I was on Twitter like at least 3 times a day.
Yeah, but
Since I broke up.
Here's the thing, guys. If you're on Yankees Twitter, would you believe me if I told you Joey Gallo has a large portion of stands among Yankees fans? Joey Gallo, like a lot of it's mostly the analytics kind of really speaks highly of Joey Gallo.
You were serious?
What?
Oh, I thought you were bullshitting. That's why I had to leave for a second.
I'm not bullshitting. And here's the thing. The advanced metrics, at least during his time with the Rangers, they really favor Joey Gallo. In spite of his low batting average, in spite of his low strikeouts, they really paint Joey Gallo as a good hitter. And you know what? At the time, I agreed. You remember before when the Yankees first acquired Joey Gallo, I didn't hate the trade. I didn't necessarily hate the trade because you weren't getting him for that much, and he's supposed to be a great outfielder, and he's a lefty bat. He has a lot of power. He gets on base. Like Joey Gallo brings a lot to could bring a lot to this Major League Baseball team. But let's face it, guys. Joey Gallo has stuck as a Yankee. Joey Gallo has been hot duty Iper. Has been hot duty Ipers. I mean, I forgot to look up this stat, but you guys know what Joey Gallo is hitting during the start of the season. He's hitting 120. He's hitting 120. This previous game, in one of these games, I guess the Tigers, I think, what was it, the game on the Tuesday? He was in the line. No, it wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't the game on. It was the game on Tuesday. He struck out 4 times. He had 4 bats. He struck out all 4 times. He couldn't get anything going on offensively. Joey Gallo is the type of hitter where if he's not hitting home runs, his bat is pretty much useless. If he's not hitting home runs, his bat is pretty much useless. Now, granted, he did have this past game, when Reich got shot, he had 1 single. Whoop-de-doo. Congratulations, Joey Gallo. And here's the thing, guys. I said before. I tweeted this out. Joey Gallo is at least statistically a great player. He could not be a worse fit for this Yankees team because all the things he does well, getting on base, hitting home runs, they used to do that already. They used to have a lot of guys that hit home runs. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, they already have plenty of home run hitting guys. They also have a lot of guys that get on base. Aaron Judge, DJ Mays is a great on base guy. Aaron Hicks is is a really great on base guy. And defensively too, Aaron Judge is a plus outfielder. So what does Joey Gallo bring to this team that they don't necessarily already have? And his strikeout issues, it just adds to another big problem this team has. I'm sorry, a lot of the analysts going to be made to screw me with this, so I'm sorry. When you strike out that amount, when you have that many strikeouts in the lineup, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, and it's not necessarily easy to overcome. It's not necessarily easy to overcome. So we'll see what happens to Joey Gallo moving forward. But guys, I'm telling you this right now. If we're by June or July and Joey Gallo hasn't gotten his stuff together, I'm looking to move him at the deadline. I am looking to move him at the deadline. So yeah, that's my rant on Joey Gallo. But guys, before we wrap up, we gotta wrap up this Yankees talk here. We gotta talk about the elephant in the room. You wanna know who that is? What? You don't know who the elephant? Michael, do you know who the elephant in the room is?
I know who the elephant in the room is. I'm saying no.
Who's the elephant in the room?
I'm trying to be a good man. I'm trying to be a good man of God. I ain't go. I just don't want to.
All right,
I know
Okay,
someone in this room that looks like an elephant, but
who are you calling an elephant now?
The elephant. All right. The elephant.
Damn, who the hell you calling an elephant, gang?
The elephant in the room.
Mike, if you have to say who looks like the elephant in the room, I think we all know the answer to him.
Okay.
Right.
Sam, don't make me smack you so hard with your little orangutan looking ass self. Don't play with me.
All right.
Looking like a big old monkey orangutan,
right.
looking like a chimpanzee looking ass. And
All
Alex looks like that kid looking like acne all over the place. Just use Proactiv, it'll clear your skin out. Adam looks like a gay version of Pikachu shoving up Raichu's ass.
You know what Pikachu just said?
What?
He just said WTF. You just said WTF. That's all you say. But the elephant in the room. That's why I give you guys.
What? Sam's hairline?
No, the elephant in the room.
No,
Sam?
Alex looks like the person that pays for sex.
Do I look like Adam to you? No, sorry, buddy.
The elephant in the room. Does his first name begin with the
Sam's
letter
body count?
Are you guys gonna let me talk?
No, because we really don't want to know about this elephant in the room.
You want us to be stupid? We just not gonna know. We just don't care.
But
It isn't that we don't care. It's just the elephant in the room is so obvious. We shouldn't have to talk about him every single week.
We haven't really talked about him yet. This is really starting to see. We haven't really talked about him yet. But I believe he can agree. His first name begins with the letter G. I think that's a big enough hint. And his last name begins with the letter C. I think that's another hint.
Yes, his actual name. Great cunt.
The build up to this segment has been unbelievable, but Garrett Cole.
No.
Garrett Cole.
I got a new name.
He started the first game against the Tigers, and how can we put this?
Hold up. He's a shrivel up monkey penis. Congratulations.
Adam, I have him on my fantasy team, and he's doing terrible right now. So I know. Don't worry.
Hot diaper babies.
He was dog shit. Let's just call it what it is.
No,
Tigers,
Adam, dog shit was Adam. He played more. How can I explain this about Garrett Cole? He played more than a crackhead found in crack at the crack house. Garrett Cole, if you're at the Get Your Game On crew, you're officially a crackhead to RCH fan.
Wow.
So, Garrett Cole, you are a disgrace to a nation, or you're a disgrace to the Yankees. So shove that $1 million contract.
He could find a strike zone to save his life. He could throw a strike to save his life. He walked in a bunch of runners. He couldn't even get out of the second inning. I think that was Dave's short stat. That's the short start of Garrett Cole's entire career.
I mean, what's it called? I think he's Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole right now is playing as good as a man trying to pick up 5 women that are obviously not gorgeous, and they still say no to him. That's as good as he's playing right now.
That's basically a good way.
So basically, like John Berard. Hold up, I got one. It's like basically John Berard. He tried to hook up with Skyler. Alex, you heard what I said?
What?
Alex, you heard what I said? It's like John Berardi trying to fuck Skyler. It's not going to happen.
Just so you know, that's going to be a clip. You do know that, right? That's going to be a clip for the Twitter people. It's going to be a clip for our social media people.
It's like Adam trying to have sex. Which one will happen?
All right. But guys, we have a surprise guest joining us. John Berardi, how are you doing?
I am doing good. I am upset that the Yankees had to sadly lose today and that the Phillies had to pathetically embarrass themselves and win.
We're gonna get to the Phillies later on. Trust me, we're gonna get to the Phillies. But
That's a long
getting back
shot.
to Garrett Cole. Guys. I don't know if you noticed. I looked up some numbers recently. And Garrett Cole. Let me look at these numbers. With you guys know where Garrett Cole started his career, right? The Pirates. He played. He was there from 2013 to 2017, I believe. Here were his numbers during his time at the Pirates. 3.5 ERA, 1.22 WHIP. So WHIP is, for those who don't know, is walk hits in per innings pitch. So basically, he's giving up 1.22 walks and hits per innings pitch, and a strikeout percentage of 22.7. Then those numbers, they're solid. They're not amazing. They're not ace here, but they're really solid. Now, here's these were his numbers with the Houston Astros and with the Yankees before this quote before the sticky stuff ban last year. This is before the sticky stuff ban last year. With the Astros and with the Yankees. 2.64 ERA, 0.94 WHIP, 36.3 strikeout percentage. That's unbelievable. That is stuff right there. That's like among the best pitches in baseball. That's a stuff right there. That's a stuff right there. Now, here we go. Here's the interesting stuff. This was after the sticky stuff ban, which took place, July 21st of last year? Is that correct? So these were Garrett Cole's numbers after the sticky stuff ban, and until now. This is including his poor starts as of his poor starts this season. These are his numbers. 4.37 ERA, 1.28 WHIP, 31.4 strikeout percentage. So it shows you and this is my concern with Garrett Cole. And that is, was he a product of sticky stuff? Was he a product of just that stuff? Now it's outlawed. We're not gonna see the prime version of Garrett Cole anymore. Because here's the thing. Let's say Garrett Cole, going forward, what we can expect from him is the past version of Garrett Cole. 3.5 ERA. That's solid, but the Yankees aren't paying him $300 million to be solid. They're paying him to be an ace. They're paying him to be one of the best pitchers in baseball. That's what they're paying him to be. That's what they're paying him to be. They're paying him to be the version of Garrett Cole I just saw. The guy that's dominant. That's the guy you give the ball every fifth day and be that dominant force. And guys, if Garrett Cole is gonna be that, is it gonna be that? Then let's just say the Yankees are in trouble because this is only a stuff year. After this year, they got 6 more years of this guy. If he's not gonna be the ace that they expected, then guys, the Yankees are gonna be in some trouble. Let's just put it that way. Everyone else, the floor is yours.
I don't even want a floor. So
you don't even want the floor. You're just not disgusted by Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Michael, did you have any thoughts? That's your thoughts on Garrett Cole. That's basically what you're saying.
Bitching around. Oh shit! Wait, sorry.
Sam, please don't bring our group chat conversations into our recording.
No, that was my Tourette's act.
Okay. For those who don't know, let's just say before we went on the air today, some interesting stuff happened in our group chat. That's all we're gonna say.
No.
I'm just gonna say
this, Adam.
Wait, was it about Alex again and another dumb comment?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. All we're gonna say is what happens in the group chat stays in the group chat. That's all we're gonna say, and we're moving on. All right, but Alex,
I gotta go to sleep. Adam, good seeing you.
What?
Berardi's out of here. He has to go shower and then.
All right, John. We thank you so much for stopping by. Take care.
And remember 2 words. Go Raptors.
Whoa. Alex, he just took a shot at you, a party shot.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Because the Sixers will not make it to the NBA Finals. I'm calling this now. It's going to be the Suns and the Bucks.
I've been saying that.
He just roasted you too, Sam.
Screw Philly in all sports.
Phoenix is without Devin Booker.
But they still got Chris Paul. Next man up mentality, right, Adam? Next man up.
They're still not the same.
Next man up. Phoenix is going to win it. Potentially see Boston in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Yes, sir.
All right. But enough
Completely
baseball.
disagree.
Enough Yankees talk right now. I mean, a little bit of Mets talk here. They are off to a really good start. And my big takeaway from the Mets is like number one, Francisco Lindor is balling. He's finally starting, and that's the thing. But that's the thing. If Francisco Lindor, he had a disappointing year last year, if he can bounce back and become the Francisco Lindor that people expect him to be, then yeah, that's gonna be a huge boost for this Mets. That's gonna be a huge boost for this Mets team if Francisco Lindor can be like that guy. That's one big takeaway. But another big takeaway, guy, is that Buck Showalter. You could sense why the Mets really got this got the hire right with Buck Showalter, because I don't know what you guys are texting to each other in the group chat, but I'm just gonna ignore it. But Buck Showalter has really just been you can sense the culture is changing. I remember that one time where where against that game Ernest is where he really stuck up for Francisco Lindor after he got thrown at. I believe he got thrown at, and Buck Showalter, he stuck up for him, and that's the thing. This fan right now have a real manager. They have a real manager. They don't have some throwaway manager. They don't have a guy they don't have a guy who's gonna bat the lab out of order a certain person who shall not be named. They have a legitimate manager now. They have a legitimate leader in the club, in Buck Showalter. So that's all we're gonna say. I wish we had Marcellus on to talk more Mets, but right now, again, it's early. We've seen the Mets start off strong before and then collapse, but then we'll have to see what happens with the Mets. But Alex, did Alex just leave? All right, but Alex, guess what? You had your chance to celebrate with the Phillies. You had a chance to celebrate your 76ers.
Yep.
Now it's time for me to put you on the spot with your Phillies. Not so a good start. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, definitely not the brightest start at all. But they definitely got to get their, what together. And it all starts tomorrow night in Philadelphia against Milwaukee. I think that this is a great opportunity for them to win at least 2 games in this series. And speaking of Colorado, they fly to Philadelphia starting next Monday. So that will be a very interesting series to watch out for.
Yeah.
And see if the Phillies.
You guys currently 5-8 start the year. That's in the words of Joe Girardi, it's not what you want. And as I said, you guys got the Brewers coming up, so that's gonna be rough. Honestly, I would just pray to not get swept by Phillies. Now, then you have 4 games against the Rockies. You guys might have to just sweep that series. You guys have to sweep that series because after that you got the Mets. When the Rockies come down, if you guys don't want any chance of a game back, I know it's early. It's still way too early to judge, but if you guys really want to get back to this thing, then I think you almost have to see that series. You almost have to see that series.
Sam, you need Jesus.
The Phillies definitely have to put a stamp on Colorado next week and win at least 2 out of the 3.
Definitely. If you guys want to know, I was just kidding. I just took a peek at stuff that happened in the group chat. And again, like we said, what happens in the group chat stays in the group chat.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really funny.
Guys, read what I just said in the group chat now.
What the? Guys, can we move on to our bets, please? I repeat, and we move on to our bets. I will take that as a no.
Yeah, we can do our best.
All right. Well, before we do our bets, we do have to do a fancy bases update. Our first round just wrapped up. And the New Jersey Yankees, they held on to beat the New Orleans Pelicans. My New Jersey Yankees over San Orleans Pelicans by a final score of 448 to 395. So I get a win and Sam takes an L. Team Kieran held on to beat Team Reach 401 to 362. And guess what? Team Murdoch blew a big lead to Kansas City and Murdoch. Kansas City and Murdoch, Michael Cunningham came back all the way and won 498 to 488. That was an epic comeback. I think Murdoch was up like, 100 points at one point.
Camden Finest, baby. Camden Finest.
And Michael, you managed to come back. So a little update on the fantasy baseball standings. I currently lead the East at 1-0 record. Well, Sam and Alex are tied for 0-1, and
I'll call side him.
And Chris and Michael are currently tied for first place in the West at 1-0, and Marcellus is in last place in the West at 0-1. So, and our next matchup's underway. The second wave of matchups is underway. I am playing Team Reach, I believe, and right now, Team Reach is up 168 over New Jersey Yankees. 168 to 122. That's the score in that game. Let me check the other games. Kansas City and Murder is playing New Orleans Pelicans. You guys know what the score in that game is right now?
What's the score?
New Orleans Pelicans is up barely 123 to 116.
Who's up?
Sam's up on you 123 to 116.
First of all, Sam about to be my bitch in this game.
And the other
You wish.
What?
Sam, you my hoe. Don't play with me.
You wish.
You my hoe.
That match.
I'm not what John Barodi is to Alex.
Wow. And the last matchup, Team Kieran is facing Team Murdoch, and Team Kieran is up big, 214 to 149. All right, so that's our fantasy base update. And now it's time for our bets of the episode. And just for the record, guys, if the stuff that goes on in the group chat ever got leaked, we'll be canceled faster than Lightning McQueen.
We going to hell, boys. We all going to hell. We going to hell.
So I I'm gonna rattle off. I'm gonna recap the episode while our other three stooges go at it in the group chat. Sam won his bet. He beat me head to head. He had the Celtics over the Nets, Pelicans over the Clippers. I think Sam cheated because for some reason he knew that Paul George was gonna be out. Sam, I think you had an inside man job just like Alex. There's no way you could have known that Paul George was gonna be hurt that game.
Adam, just accept that you're my bitch. All right, just accept it.
Adam, read the group chat as of this moment.
All right, but Sam won his bet. He has 24.15 points. That's the good news for Sam. Marcellus won his bet. He had bets over Diamondbacks, Blue Jays over Alex on a spread, but he covered both. He has 26.95 points. I lost. I had Clippers over Pelicans, Nets over Celtics. Alex had Grizzlies over Timberwolves. Warriors over Nuggets, Rockets over Cubs. Chris had Raptors over 76ers, Grizzlies over Timberwolves. Michael had Yankees over Orioles, Marlins over Phillies, Blue Jays over Athletics. They all lost, all right?
Go fuck yourself.
All right, update on the standings. I have no idea what's happening right now, guys. I have no idea what's happening.
We're trying to bless the chat with holy water since, none of us went to church, apparently.
We're all going to hell. We're all going to hell.
I'm going to heaven. The rest of y'all are going to hell. Let's just put it that way.
Adam, we're going to hell. Adam, we're going to hell.
All right, but Sam, the good news is, that's the good news. You beat me head to head. That's the good news. You want to know the bad news is, Sam? Sam, you have some bad news.
I already saw the standings, and I'm actually a little confused.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have a new regular. Marcellus is back in first place.
No, but my thing is how
record.
I won my.
All right, let me explain. Marcellus 7-4 record, 78.5 points for 9 stars. Sam, you currently in second place, 65 record, 81.75 points for 9 stars, and this is why. When the stars are tied, we go by record for the tiebreaker.
No, but my thing is, if I was first and I won, and he didn't beat me in points, how the hell did he pass me in first? If he was in second before.
Stop crying.
No, he was. His thing. He was in. I believe he was in third in points. He was in third in points, and he passed me. So that's the explanation.
Oh, so basically you sold me, Adam. Got it. Adam, this is what you get for being my bitch. You make me suffer with you.
You know what they say, misery loves company.
So you a hoe, Adam?
I guess you could say that. But
Adam, you a slut too?
All right, but 5 and 6. I'm third place. 5-6 record, 52 points or 6 stars. Axe is in fourth place. 3 and 8 record, 45.21 points for 3 stars. Chris is in fifth place. 5-6 record, 39.21 points, 2 stars. Michael, you remain last place. 3 and 8 record, 42.12 points.
I'm gonna say one thing.
Stars.
This is a hate crime for the black man. This is a hate crime for the black man.
Marcellus is in first place, and he has he hasn't used that as an excuse. Let's just say that.
The black man is down. The black man. They screwing up the black man.
It's fine. I'm gonna take over. Don't worry.
All right. Last thing I forgot to ask Chris for his bet. I forgot to ask Marcellus for his bet.
Grizzlies on the money line. Just give him Grizzlies.
All right, we'll give him Grizzlies on the money line.
Guys, we're going to hell. We're officially going to hell. Guys, we need some saving here.
All right.
We need some.
All right, guys. Here's the sage that's gonna put our podcast in bed. My bet here, I'm taking the Atlanta Hawks over the Miami Heat on the money line in Game 3, and I'm doing a same game parlay. I'm gonna take Trae Young to score 25 or more.
Bad bet, dude.
I just think I don't know if you saw this that the Atlanta Hawks play way better at home than they do on the road. And plus, I just can't see the Heat sweeping the series. I definitely think the Hawks will bounce back and they'll take Game 3. I think Trae Young's gonna have a big game too. I think he'll definitely score 12 more. So that's my bet. I'm taking Hawks over Heat and Trae Young 25 or more. That's my bet.
Okay, can I go next?
You could go next. Well, you could go next. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm doing a parlay. I'm gonna give my Pelicans over the Suns.
Game 3, right?
Yeah, Game 3. And I'm choosing Game 4, Warriors over the Nuggets.
All right.
Alex, you up, my boy?
Alex, you're up. You also do Chris's bet really quickly. Then we can go to Alex. All right, for Chris, we're gonna give him Grizzlies over the Timberwolves in what is it, Game 4?
Who's humping their bed right now? God damn.
I don't know, but Grizzlies are for Timberwolves, and I'll do a singing probably. When is that game? When is Grizzlies and Timberwolves again? Is it Friday? Let me check. It's on Saturday. I'm gonna take the Royals on my line on that same day. All right, so that's Chris's bet. All right, Alex, are you ready to do your bet?
Yeah.
I already know what this boy picking.
I'm gonna do a 3-game parlay. So I am gonna do. Let's see. Blue Jays money line against the Astros.
Good boy. Very good boy.
And Dodgers money line against the Padres.
I was considering that bet.
And
Alex, pick your Sixers, dude.
yeah, it's Sixers money line.
Oh, that's my boy. I'll pick him for Marcellus. I'm gonna fuck with Marcellus.
All right. Go ahead. Do not sabotage Marcellus.
Alex, why would you listen to Mike?
Hawks
He's in last place.
I'm gonna pick Heat over Hawks.
That's right. I feel like I don't know if you guys agree. I think Michael and Alex are the Joey Gallows of betting.
Fuck you.
You wanna know why? Let me put it this way. I think you'll agree. They take so many stupid and dumb bets, and then out of nowhere, they'll just both hit this insane parlay and add like 30, 40 points.
First of all, listen.
Kevin Durant, inconsistent.
For Adam, if I'm Joey Gallup, you're like the Kevin Durant of baseball, so shut up. That's how bad you are. You're like the Michael Jordan of baseball. That's not a compliment because Michael Jordan sucked in baseball.
I'm currently in third place, so shut up.
Mike, just choose your Lakers and your Knicks.
Fuck you.
All right, Michael, go ahead.
For Adam's mom. I'm kidding, bro. Calm your titties.
Get Marcellus' bet in already.
I said Heat over Hawks, you slut.
What? Go ahead.
Heat over fucking Hawks.
God damn it, Mike.
I can't hear you.
I said Heat over the fucking Hawks.
Okay.
Fucking Christ. I already said it 4 times.
I
You
couldn't
dumb
hear
sack
you.
of shit.
Heat over Hawks money line. That's it, right?
I'm gonna do a parlay for this bastard. And I'm gonna do the Mets over the Diamondbacks.
Okay, that's a given.
And that's it.
All right.
For me, my boy.
All right, Mega Cunningham. Last up. Go ahead.
Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna do a American Football League bet. American football.
I don't think you can do American Football
You
League
can.
bets.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I looked it up on FanDuel, so you can suck it.
All right, then send it to me. If you can look on FanDuel, send it to me.
I will. I use FanDuel all the time. You know what? Since I'm not gonna be petty, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna do a 3-game parlay, Adam.
Mike, if you have any balls, you'll choose the Phoenix Suns.
Okay. Yes, you can do AFL bets. It's confirmed. You could do AFL bets.
I know what the hell I was talking about, you stupid buffoon.
Like, you should do a rugby bet.
Motherfucker, if you do an AFL bet with me, if you have any balls, you're doing with me.
If you have any
Unless you're
balls,
scared
you'll
like a
choose the
little baby
Phoenix Suns.
bitch.
Mike, you can't be talking. You're in last place, and you're not even up to my level.
Motherfucker, I know you ain't talking. You were all last place last year picking the Pelicans on every bet, so I don't hear shit.
But Mike, was I trying to win?
Yeah,
No.
but you still suck.
Bro, I passed you. You choked away your lead to Adam.
Second place. What are you talking about?
You choked.
I didn't choke
to me.
You're like
Adam, I'll let
Durant,
you win,
second.
Adam, because
All right, Michael, get your bet in.
You ain't talking like that. You know better than talking my black ass.
All right, get your bet in. Get your bet done already.
Boy, you want to get smacked? Don't say that.
Get
Sixers
your
over
bet in,
Raptors.
get your bet in, or I'll pick the Astros for you. I'll give you Astros money line.
Or you want my foot in your ass? You want to live? Or in the next couple weeks? Then don't do it.
Who do the Astros hurt? Wait, who do the Astros
Sixers
first?
over Raptors. Adam, Sixers over Raptors. And I'm going to also go with. What other team should I go with? You know what?
Suns.
No, hell no. I'm actually playing.
Sixers over Raptors. Anything else?
Hold up. I'm doing a 3-game parlay. Sam, I want you to go ahead on me in this game. If you have any set of balls, you do this. Let's do Grizzlies over Timberwolves.
Okay, I'm not stupid.
Unless you a pussy.
Like I said, I'm not stupid.
Oh, you made it harder, but it's okay.
That's not even a good head-to-head. A good way to bait him would be to go Suns over Pelicans. He's picking
You know
that
what?
anyway.
Pelicans. I picked the Pelicans. That's why I said if you have any set of balls, you'll choose the Phoenix Suns.
I'm gonna do Bulls against the Bucks because they're at home.
All right. That's all. 76ers over Raptors, Grizzlies over Timberwolves, Bulls over Bucks. That's it?
Yeah, because the Bulls already did the upset and they're already coming in at home at the United Center. I won't bet against the Bulls at home. The Bulls never lost a playoff game at home since 2011. So that's impressive.
No, they lost a home. No, they lost a home game. In 2016.
They lost the game. They lost in Game 7 to the Nets in 2014.
You didn't lose in 14.
They lost to the Nets in 2014. You don't remember?
They didn't play.
Oh no, that was the Raptors.
Yeah, what's
fucking buffoon.
in 2015, LeBron beat the Bulls in their house.
Yeah, on the game winner. Yeah, since 2015. All right, let's end the show, boys. We gotta have a little meeting after the show.
Yeah, a little bit of end of show notes here. Guys, did everyone enjoy their Easter? Did everyone enjoy their Passover? And did everyone enjoy their Ramadan?
Boy.
I say yes, I enjoyed mine. Sam, did you enjoy yours?
Since I celebrate Christmas, Easter, and Ramadan. Salam alaikum, my brothers. Salam alaikum. This is where you guys will say alaikum salam. Let's try this again. Salam alaikum. Oh fuck.
Yeah, definitely. Also, I forgot to mention this last episode. It was also the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson. So
Hold
yeah,
up.
I mean,
Hold
go
up.
ahead.
Come on now. We got it going down for Jackie Robinson, baby. We wear it big over here.
You know what I did for what was it on Jackie Robinson Day? But you know what I did for Jackie Robinson Day? 42, I saw it again.
You know what? People
That
gonna think
movie
I'm
will
crazy
never not be
up here.
goated.
I know Jackie Robinson's widow extremely well. Because when I was in high school, I used to go to the Jackie Robinson Foundation all the time. I met Joe Morgan, Joe Torre. Adam, you heard the proof from my dad. My dad even believed you. All right. And this is the end of the show.
Wait, Alex, before you go, I do want to do one more thing. We'll resume Jackie Robinson after this, but Alex, Michael, did you see what Montclair State Baseball did to TCNJ?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, for those who don't know, I covered the game. Montclair State walked it off against TCNJ, and they
Alex, you
swept
say the word, we
doubleheader.
killed this son of a bitch. What do you say, buddy?
F MSU.
Fuck MSU for life, bitch. Let's go Lions for life.
Can we end the show so Mike can go fuck his girl? Alex can go fuck John.
All right.
And then I can go to fucking sleep.
All right.
Sam's like, I want to fuck my bed right now.
Michael, finish up with Jackie Robinson. Then we're gonna end the show.
Finish with Jackie Robinson, the legend, the myth, the amazing
I met
player
his
that
wife.
he was.
I met the foundation. He saved me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, definitely. But thank you. All right, we're getting the show. I think the show here. That's it.
Let's end the show now so that Alex can go fuck John, Mike can go fuck his girl, and then I can go to fuck to sleep.
All right, guys, that's it. This is episode 8 of the Gay Gap Podcast. Yours truly, I'm Grassani. I am Alex Reach and Sam Morell. If you get heard, be sure to leave a like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, for enjoying conversations, leave a comment on YouTube or reach out to us on social media. We have future rights to say, future episode of my friends. Those who are just fantasy. If you enter our world, we're leaving it and diving it. See y'all next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.